Good morning, my lovely students. It's yet another beautiful day of learning. You are welcome to class. I remain your sincerely, Mrs. Ayewole Alaba Adepeju. I believe you are all happy to see me because I'm happy to be here. Today, we are going to be talking about our third topic for the term, which is microorganisms in action. But before then, I would like us to do a quick recap of what we learned last week, which is microorganisms around us and how they are cultured. What are microorganisms? Microorganisms are tiny organisms that cannot be seen with our naked eye, except with the help of microscope. Microorganisms can be seen everywhere, in the water we drink, the food we eat, on our clothes, on our body, soil, surfaces, just everywhere. We can see microorganisms around us. We have different types of microorganisms. There are 5: algae, protozoa, virus, bacteria, and fungi. How can this microorganism be cultured? Microorganism can be cultured under a sterile condition in the laboratory. Once you get your already sterilized petri dishes and you pour in your agar, allow it to solidify. Our agar is what we know to be our culture medium. It is what is going to help us to grow the microorganism. Once it is on the petri dishes and we have allowed it to solidify, an organism can be introduced into it, either by taking a swab in the air or just opening your mouth, breathe onto it, and cover it for 3 days. Then after 3 days, you can go and check the different growths of microorganisms that will be on that plate. Like I said, microorganism is everywhere. Back to the business of today, which is microorganism in action. That's our third topic for this term. But before we proceed, let's see the learning objectives for today. What are the learning objectives of today? 1, as a student, at the end of this class, you must be able to tell me the meaning of microorganism. You must be able to explain how microorganisms grow, also the stages of their growth, and also mention the benefit effect of microorganisms to us. And lastly, you must be able to mention diseases caused by these microorganisms and how they can spread. What is growth of microorganisms? Growth of microorganisms is defined as the increase in size of a population due to reproduction. Just like in human being, how do we multiply our population? It is by reproduction. For example, bacteria produces by binary fusion. That is, they produce 2 daughter cells at a time. A bacterial species can grow rapidly and can divide every 20 minutes. Growth of microorganisms is limited by some environmental factors, such as food supply, space, water, temperature, oxygen radiation, and others. Now, the stages of microorganisms. The first stage of microorganism is what we all know to be lag phase. The lag phase is where this bacteria is just being introduced to a new environment or growth medium. That is, you get your petri dish and introduce a bacteria onto it. That is what is called a lag phase. The next phase is the exponential phase. This is the phase of fasted growth, provided the nutrients and other factors needed for the growth are present. The third stage is the stationary phase. This is a stage where the population size increases. There is competition for food, space, nutrients, and so many other things, thereby causing a slow or sometimes stop in the growth of microorganisms. That will take us to the last phase, which is the death phase. This is where food is used up and waste materials are produced. This leads to death of the population. From my table here, you can see the diagram representing the stages of growth, that is from lag to decline or stationary phase, to growth phase, then to decline, stationary, and finally the death phase. You all know that at a point in life, all microorganisms must die. This will take us to the benefits of microorganisms, that is, the beneficial effects of microorganisms. Like we all know, microorganisms have harmful and beneficial effects. Bacteria and fungi decomposes organic matters of plants and animal remains used in maintaining soil fertility. When some plants or animal decay on the floor or on the soil, this can help produce some organic matters that will maintain or provide some nutrients to the soil, thereby maintaining the fertility of such soil. Again, microorganisms like yeast are used in the fermentation of palm wine and some food. They are also used in the production of antibiotics, which inhibit the growth or destroy disease-causing organisms. That is why if we have a bacterial infection, they give you antibiotics. This will help kill that organism that is causing the diseases in one. Also, microorganisms are used in the production of lactic and citric acid, especially in our food manufacturing company. Bacteria are also being used to extract melters, such as copper and uranium, for low-grade oil and residue from mines. These and many more are the benefits of microorganisms. That will take us to the harmful effects of microorganisms. Like I said earlier on, microorganisms are harmful and they are beneficial too. Now, what are the harmful effects of microorganisms? One, microorganism causes diseases in both plants and animals. In plants, you can see a leaf that is green being turned to yellow. This can be due to a microorganism infection. And in animals, you can see different diseases in animal, coccidiosis and the rest. Also, they can cause food spoilage and deterioration of materials such as wood and textile. Thirdly, microorganisms corrode metals. Like you see that your metal materials at home are getting rust. This is due to microorganisms on such metal. What are the diseases caused by these microorganisms? We have different diseases caused by various microorganisms. We have malaria, we have measles, cholera, tuberculosis, gonorrhea, syphilis, ringworm, poliomyelitis, rabies, trypanosomiasis, AIDS, and others. Malaria is seen in human, and it is caused by a causative agent known as Plasmodium falciparum. This can result when our environment is dirty. We don't take care of our environment very well. You see mosquitoes breeding everywhere, especially when there is stagnant water. That is why it is advisable that such surrounding needs to be tidy, need to be clean at all times. We can also use mosquito-treated nets to sleep in our various homes, or we use insecticide. We have various types of them in the supermarkets that we can buy. And at the end of the day, we can use anti-malaria drugs to kill this microorganism that causes malaria. The type of mosquito that causes malaria is the female Anopheles mosquito. Once you are being bitten by female Anopheles mosquito, there's no doubt you get malaria and one will be sick. Another one is cholera, which is caused by Vibrio cholerae. Symptoms include vomiting, stooling, diarrhea, that within hours, the person can lose half of the body fluid. And if not treated immediately, it can result to death. If you go to the hospital, it's either they give you fluid aid or electrolyte replacement that can increase the water you have lost during vomiting and diarrhea. We also have mouth thrush, which we all know to be Candida albicans, especially in areas that are moist, in our mouth, vagina, skin, under our nails. Anywhere, any part of our body that is moist, that is where you see thrush. It is usually, the symptoms usually consist of white patches, reddish inflamed skin, and irritation. And most times it's itching. This can be corrected or treated by oral antiseptic, lotions, and also creams can be applied to the surface. Another disease-causing microorganisms are rabies. Rabies normally is spread by rabies virus. It is, one gets infected once you are bitten by a rabid dog. That is, dog that has that microorganism in him or her. And once a person is bitten by it, within hours, if not treated, can also lead to death because of the kind of infection it's carrying. So once someone is bitten by rabies, the next thing for you to do is quickly visit an hospital where a vaccine can be given to you and immediate action can be taken. And that dog must be killed or vaccinated too. That's a picture representation of a mosquito feeding on its host. Female Anopheles mosquito feeding on its host, which results in malaria. We can see mouth sores or thrush. Like I said, it's either fungi or bacterial infection. Also, we see patients suffering from cold and catarrh. A child suffering from poliomyelitis, bacterial skin infection. We can see chicken pox. It's a viral skin disease which normally occurs in children, especially the little ones. We can see also a patient suffering from tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is especially accompanied by cough, especially dry cough. And before you know it, once you start seeing blood stain, it's a sign that that person has been infected with tuberculosis. A child from this picture is seen suffering from cholera. You can see that child has lost a reasonable amount of weight. It's so lean, remaining only the head region that is big. That's pictures of people suffering from different microorganism causing agents. Now, how can these diseases be spread? Microorganism can be spread through air by inhalation. Like I told us earlier on, microorganism is everywhere. If I have an infection in me and I sneezed, I've introduced the droplets to the air. The closest person to me can be infected through inhalation of such air. It can also be spread through contaminated food and water we drink, especially the one that has contact with fecal waste, like water. Also, it can also be spread by sexual intercourse with infected person. Diseases like HIV/AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea fall in this category. Once you have a sexual intercourse with an infected person, then it means that person too has carried the infection. Another way of spreading microorganisms that are causing diseases is through animal vectors like insects. Example of insect is malaria. Another animal vector is dog, rabies, that causes rabies. And the last one is by direct contact with infected person. Maybe when you hug the person, when you shake the person, you can be infected too. With this and many more, microorganism diseases causing agents can be spread through this way. With this, I'm glad to inform you that we have come to the end of today's teaching. But before then, I would like to take us back to the school website, where you see a comprehensive note on this topic, after which an assignment follows. Please, I want you to do the assignment and submit via the school website. You can also learn more on this topic by using our recommended text, Excellence in Biology for Senior Secondary School, Book 1 by F. Fakeye, and also Essential Biology for Senior Secondary School by MC Michael. Like I said earlier on, I'm glad to be here, and I hope you'll be here by the next time I'm on this platform. Give us to dish out more interesting topic. I remain yours sincerely, Mrs. Ayewole. Thank you, and see you next class. Bye.